This is the glass that I smuggled back from the cruise ship through the airlines. Pigs and Anchor, Guy Ferrero, Carnival Cruise Line, 3 Mexican cities. And I put this in my backpack and brought it through customs. You're not allowed to bring this on the airline. I guess it shows that our TSA is not doing their job. I mean, I purposely brought it just to see if I could. I knew I'd probably get in trouble. But I'll just blame it on who I was traveling with. Why'd you put that in my bag? So, there we have it. I don't think I will be going to Reno today. I was supposed to leave after the show to go pick up keys for the new rental house, and I didn't go yesterday. We just got moving supplies, like those stackable plastic boxes where you throw shit in it, and instead of having cardboard boxes, you get those plastic stackable ones where you put 20 of them and stack them all together. So that's what's up. We didn't go yesterday. I guess today, I don't know if we're going. Somebody said there's snow or something up there. We have to go to the mountain pass. And we're at like the 7,000 foot level or something like that. And the weather tends to get really bad up there. So if I don't go, then I'll make a PM show. How about that one? And let's see who we got here. Let's go to the first 5 people. First 5 people. We got Issa, Dossman, IBEW Dan, TK, YZK, and Wesley Fort. All righty then. Let me just look through the comments here real quick. Everybody hit the like button, says Jersey Kathy up. Gordon Logan is here. By Jove. And we got Trevor. Let's see. Hippie17 says XRP back 2018. First, second, full super mode. Okay. Paulie. Hello, Paulie. Come on over. We'll have some coffee and we'll talk. Drinking it black. Yes, I am. No sugar, no nothing. Just fucking drink it. Then after this, I'm going to do a arm workout. Try to get my arms bigger. I don't know if that's possible at almost 55 years old, but we're going to, at least I'm going to try to get them to slow down from getting smaller. The Force member for 9 months, best deep dive channel. Oh, I'm on TikTok now. Oh, shit. The reason I'm on TikTok,
including a lot of Democrats.
That's my channel there. Hold on a minute, little bastards.
I am detractor.
My name on TikTok is called The Crypto Hulk. The first part of it is The Crypto Hulk _on, that's ON _ and then YouTube. The Crypto Hulk on YouTube. The reason I'm going on TikTok again, like, if I put in very hard work to make these videos. And also I do a lot of BS as well. But I'll make a video and go on X, which is Twitter, and I could hit 60, 80,000. Not everyone, I'm just saying. So some of my videos can hit 60, 80,000. And I'll look on YouTube where I have more people. I got more people on YouTube. And it's like 3,000. I'm like, are you fucking high? 60 fucking thousand on X, Twitter. And I I go to my YouTube page, it's like 3,000, 5,000. Like, now you watch. And then I'm going to talk shit about X as well and Facebook and shit. I'll go on TikTok, and in a month I'll have like 30, 40,000 people. You watch. 30, 40,000 subscribers. You'll see. And then I'm still plugging away. Like, that's why I'm not doing the Facebook as much, because like you get like 12,000 people. I'm like, dude, are you so fucking high? And then the Twitter, where I'm pinging like 60, 80,000 views on a lot of my videos or whatever it is, there's still like 45,000. Man, I should have like 300,000. So you watch. I'll go on TikTok, and then in a month, I should have like 30, 40,000 people. Bam, just like that, all of a sudden. I'll take 4 years of 4 years of X to get up to whatever, and I'll do all that shit. I'll 3X that on a month on TikTok. Now, the problem on TikTok is they're heavily censorship. Now, I know people don't believe that. Look, if you're posting dumb shit or shit that's not true, like you can be talking about aliens came down inside of President Roosevelt, they're not going to do shit with you because that shit doesn't even make any sense, all right? They'll go after somebody like me because I show bam, bam, bam evidence, and then TikTok just shuts it right down. Oh, violated community standards. I'm just like, wow, so that's the Chinese communists. So I'm going to have to really, like, if I make a TikTok video and shit, well, when I do, I'm not going to mention the word Chinese, XDC. Well, I can't do any of that. R3 or the country of is, and I won't say Rael, okay? Because last time I was on TikTok, I mentioned any of those 4 kind of things. Oh, banned. So what I'm going to do on certain TikTok videos, I'm going to have to watch it because I can't mention those words. So I might have to make some special videos, like the short videos, like 1 minute or less, just for TikTok, and then leave out certain key words that the censors, the fucking communist censors that own TikTok, they won't shut the channel down. So you will be seeing Crypto Hulk doing TikTok because I'm trying to drive my YouTube channel up and piss off all these little fucks at the top of the food chain at YouTube and get like 60, 70, 80, 100,000, 150,000, 200, 300,000 subscribers. I'm tired of this fucking throttling that they're doing to me. Now, it depends. If TikTok eases up and they don't do the dumb shit, well, then I might just have 300,000 followers over there and just do like maybe once a day on YouTube and once a day on TikTok. I'm just basically giving YT a heads up. If they don't want me to drive all my traffic off the platform, then allow me to fucking grow this channel, or I'll go to another platform. Alrighty then. Let me look at what we got here. We'll start this thing. Paulie Meolini. Coffee and cold plunge. Thank you, Hulk. Best channel. So I'm drinking the coffee now. Getting the caffeine to get in there. I'm going to go do some arm workout and then hop in a cold plunge and just be like, for 20 minutes. It's going to be fucking painful. But that's like the most stressful thing I have to do all day. Like, I could do the arm workout, no big deal, this and that. And then when I hit the cold plunge, it's like, oh, shit. But that cold plunge keeps the heart and adrenaline pumping and the central nervous system. I know that the cold plunge is massively important for staying young. I have that gut feeling in there. Monday and Wednesday will be my hot, dry sauna day. All right, let me move on. Builder Bob, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. It says, I'm new to crypto. Does ETF affect our bags? Thank you. Bob, we got to look at real-world use case. So the ETF shit is where people gamble, all right? They long stuff, short stuff. You got electrically traded fund thing. what we look at is this. Who built the crypto? Who's on the team of building that crypto? Where did these people come from? Who have they worked with before? What are they trying to accomplish now? What future business do they try to have? How is this crypto going to change the world? So I don't even care about an ETF. I'll report, oh yeah, Grayscale is going to have X. I don't give a shit. Okay. I'm looking at real. Now, will it help? Of course it'll help. But what do we look at? What's really, I just told you what you look at. Focus on the fundamentals. Okay. I don't give a shit if Grayscale's like, yeah, we're going to cancel the ETF. I don't fucking care. Again, who built this fucking crypto? Who are these people? Are they of any importance? Where did they work before? What problem are they trying to solve in the world? Now, if they're trying to make a better DVD or a better whatever it is, like, man, it's not going to change the world. Like, what's Ripple trying to do? Change the world of payments. That's fucking huge. What's, some other crypto trying to do? I mean, that's just what I look at. So ETFs, I don't give a shit. All right. I think I got the comments out of the way here. Yes, let's go to the first article of the show, and that's faux show. Now, we have a guy. Okay, here's your first article. Augustin Carstens from the Bank of International Settlements. Let me show you something that's going on right here, okay? We got to look at the big picture first. We got to zoom out, and then we'll zoom back in. Nothing. Oh, yeah, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I've got lots of cocaine in this coffee. And as I drink it, I'm getting very high. Anything on this show you might think is financial advice, I'm high as fuck. So, under a court of law, if I admit on a program to the public, yes, I'm high on my show, and I give you financial advice, you're fucked. You can't do shit to me. So, also before that, I snorted 3 grams of heroin, and then I injected 3 grams as well. Drank 15 shots of vodka about an hour ago. Took a handful of mushrooms and roofies. So there you have it. Totally drugged up, giving you financial advice. Now, excuse me. You got something called the Bank of International Settlements. What they do is they're the boss of all the banks in the world. So in the United States, who's the boss of the banks? The OCC. Yeah, you know me. And then you got, on top of the banks, the Treasury. So the BIS kind of gives the Treasury, all the treasuries in the world, the BIS kind of talks to them, but the banks of the world primarily. Because you got the central bank, the R family. So all the central banks in the world kind of have a main central bank, and they tell pretty much like the Treasury what to do. But the BIS has a lot of influence in both. Okay, this little short fat guy right here. Just trying to get your attention. So, what is going on is the little short fat dude, he's trying to pretend like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Okay? He's standing up there talking about CBDCs and stable coins, and yeah, we're studying them. Dude, you've been studying that shit for 7 years. That's so much of a lie. The headline is our summary of a longer question about stable coins raised by Augustin Carstens they were in Mexico last week. Mexico, viva Mexico. Following a panel, and the panel is there a role for cryptocurrency? Stop for a minute. See what I'm talking about? The Bank of International Settlements, the bank of all the banks in the entire world. They're in Mexico, probably drinking some good tequila, which I would be too. And the title of the summit thing is there a role for cryptocurrencies? And I'm like, wow, really? That's so fucking played out. Like, they've known this shit for 10 years. Okay, this is what I'm saying. The BIS is a Ripple partner. They know, man. They're just like playing with you. Do you think that a lot of traction that crypto is gathering has to do with the traditional finance and traditional money has not evolved at the speed? So let me put it one way. If we had an example, wholesale central bank money or reserve currency, you do, it's called Ripple. Come on, Augustus, everybody knows. Technologically advanced, do you think that could make up for the demand for stable coins? The answer is yes. He gets into CBDC in a matter of trust. Look, anytime you have a CBDC now and the government's controlling it, oh shit, that's all bad, okay? Now, Mr. Carson's wasn't referring to retail CBDC. He was talking about wholesale CBDC to use between banks. Now, here we go. Here's where the bullshit starts real big. The BIS is currently running Project Agora. How about, let me rephrase that sentence. The BIS and Ripple partner, because they are, Ripple's a part of the BIS. Do you get this? Like, if you're brand new, I'm trying to show you something. This shit is so fucking fake, like a $3.50 coin in America. Well, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. The United States doesn't have a $3.50 coin. Exactly. That's why it's fake, all right? So you got the BIS, Ripple partner, working on a project to look into stable coins. Like, that is so fucking stupid. They already know what's up. They're just dragging this out, you watch. The minute Ripple launched a stable coin, boom, everything takes off, What we're waiting right now for is Africa to get hooked up, and Pakistan, all these countries, these third world countries, okay? And then all of a sudden, I'm telling you what you're going to see. The BIS, yep, all projects all done. We're ready to go. Just all of a sudden, okay? This whole Project Agora. So all they're doing is they're studying stable coins for use for retail and wholesale, okay? And they go on and talk about this dumb shit right here. Now, let's cut to the chase. Let me make sure my show is still on so I'm not talking to myself. All right. Mark Fiore, welcome to the entry-level membership. So here we go to the first piece of evidence right here. Let me click out of that. Here is the article that shows Ripple is working with, look, Ripple hooked up the country of Australia. Okay. I'm not going to show the article. In Australia, there's a guy named Dilip Rao. He used to work at Ripple as like from day one, okay? He was, if you want to call him an executive. So at Ripple, there's a guy named Dilip Rao. He left to go work for Australia's central bank to hook up the country of Australia with anything crypto, okay? So now the BIS, they're working with Ripple, and they're like, yeah, let's try to figure this thing out, Joe. Yeah, this is really tough. You don't need to figure shit out, dumbass. You already got the BIS has Ripple working with them. There's nothing to figure out. It's like I'm trying to shoot hoop at home, right? And blast to the past, Michael Jordan comes out, says, hey, Crypto Hulk, how you doing? Do I need to worry about shit? No. Because this dude knows everything. Now, I'm a little bit older, just a little bit. But to me, the best ever is Michael Jordan. Just class, charm, teamwork, just fucking rage. The guy's got everything. So we look at this article here I just gave you. Ripple joins BIS task force for cross-border payments. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. This is like 2 years ago. I don't need Michael Jordan for 2 years to keep telling me shit every day, okay? I'm going to know what to do in about the first 3 months, okay? And if I can't, now this is not learning basketball, but it's like, if you got a professional right there, you're going to learn everything like immediately. You don't need to do this shit for 2 fucking years, all right? And actually, the platform's already there. The XRP Ledger platform is already there. Ripple can whip up the software in 1 to 3 months for whatever. So this is all just a show, okay? Now look here. Ripple will work with other organizations, including MasterCard and Swift. Are you hearing me? Ripple is working with Swift. It's showing us in this article. So we got Swift is like the everything of everything. If you send money in the world, it goes through, like, Swift is everything. Ripple, I don't see Chainlink here. I don't see Ethereum here, but CryptoHawk, Bitcoin's at $100,000. I don't give a fuck. That doesn't mean shit. That means you are so fucking clueless. That's what that means. You don't understand what is being set up. This is so hilarious. Like, the whole world's payment system is being set up right in front of everybody's face, and only you guys here on this channel are seeing it. Brand new people. The Bank of International Settlements is the bank of all the banks in the world. Banks don't do shit unless they get approval from the BIS. Do you realize how big this is? Then you got MasterCard and Swift. And who is all in the middle of all that shit is Ripple. It's not Bitcoin. It's no other fucking crypto. It's not Stellar. I'm sorry. I'm showing you right here. It should be very, very clear to you new people. I'm trying to show you fundamentals, okay? I don't care what crypto's going up. That's for dumb shits. People that read off crypto prices. What's the price of Bitcoin today? Well, XRP's up 2.25%. I'll take that. Yeah, you also take a firm dick up your ass too. These people are so fucking stupid that run these crypto programs. XRP's up 3%. And this motherfucker's like, well, I'll take that. Yeah, I bet you will take some from your boyfriend on Friday night, you fucking sicko. Next. The World Bank, you know, the bank of all the banks in the world, calls Ripple a stable coin. Are you seeing this? Nope, CryptoHawk, because you haven't shared it yet. You got the cart before the horse here, CryptoHawk. Bucky Jones says XRP or RLUSD, which is better to have, of course, XRP. So look at the article I just sent you now. So you got Ripple is all you got Swift, MasterCard, Visa, the Bank of International Settlements, the World Bank. They're all working around Ripple. The World Bank is calling XRP a stable coin. You got Augustin Carson's calling, trying to figure out what they're going to do. You got Augustin Carson's, who's in charge of all the Bank of International Settlements. See, like this, I got to set off the bullshit meter because I'm going through a moment right now.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed. That's definitely some bullshit.
Okay. Sometimes that meter has to go off, and that time is right now. I'm trying to show you a hot, fat mess of BS. You've got the Bank of International Settlements, who's in charge of all the banks, working with Ripple side by side, who hooked up the country of Australia, and we've got Ripple China, Ripple Russia. I want you to understand all that, new people. Russia and China are already hooked up, okay? Then you throw in the World Bank, who's calling Ripple's XRP a stablecoin, We got Visa, MasterCard, and Swift all working with Ripple. And that fat short guy that works for the Bank of International Settlements, his donut pizza, eating a whole pizza in one sitting, stupid ass, is up there. Yeah, we've got to have a project to figure out what to do. You see how fucking stupid all this shit is? That's why I have to set off the bullshit meter at certain times, because this shit is too fucking stupid, okay? These people have all 99% of the people fooled. I'm just sitting back here watching this like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, Ripple is in working with all these top banks. So Ripple's only been around 11, 12 years. They've only had 11 to 12 years. And that fat Augustus Carstens is still trying to figure out, boy, this is a tough one. How are we going to solve this? And I'm like, wow, dude, you are the biggest fucking fool. Carol Krieger. Thank you very much, Carol. Love the BS meter. Cheers for Hulk. You know, we just got to hit the meter sometimes. I get frustrated because I want to be rich. And I read these articles where these stupid fat fucks and everybody else involved, these rich, stingy bank people, just are slowing this shit down. And so I hear you when you're frustrated. I got to hit the meter sometimes because I'm reading these articles and I'm like, this is not even real. This is fake news. These people are totally fucking around, kicking the can down the street. Okay, here's a copy. Here's the official BIS page. I should call it the BS, the bullshit, Bank for International Bullshit. Because that's all it is. Look right here. Okay. This is a BIS page. I want to show you something. Again. You've got Project Agora. Probably been going on for 2 years. They've been fucking wasting time for 2 fucking years. If we go down to like the 4th or 5th paragraph, I'm going to show you all the partners here. And then I'm going to show you them in order right after this. I'm going to do a truth bomb. Here we go. Bank of France. So the Bank of France is involved in this. Bank of Japan. Bank of Korea. These are all Ripple partners. Bank of Mexico. Swiss National Bank. Bank of England. And the New York Federal Reserve. Okay. Let's go over all these banking partners right here. Like this, I'm telling you. I'm doing this for new people just so you can see what's going on. First up, Ripple and France, okay? What kind of connection do we see at Ripple with France? Well, I'm going to speed this article up. The XRP ledger, which is Ripple's ledger, the foundation has moved to France, and France is now controlling the XRP ledger foundation. See what we got going on here? I think there's a French connection. Well, Crypto Hulk, it doesn't actually say the Ripple partners. Ha ha ha. I got you, Crypto Hulk. Okay, this isn't the retard channel, bro. I can't help you. You got some special needs. Get on the short bus. Get to a different channel where you can get your needs addressed, all right? Because this ain't the place. Next. This is called the International Ripple Business Association. Here, these are the countries that Ripple made partners with. Let's take a look right here if we play the video. So if you go to the 3-second mark, you'll see clearly it says IRBA, International Ripple Business Association. If we let this play and you stop it at the 4-second mark, we can clearly see that in 2015, 10 years ago, is when Ripple had all these partnerships. So let's continue. Let this thing go to right off the top, the 11-second mark. 11-second mark. What do you see? The country of Japan, the country of Korea, the country of Mexico, These are countries that Ripple went into, met their governments, their banking systems. I'm showing you right here. They had access to the on and off ramp of the XRP ledger. Here's the evidence right here. Canada's there with Blue Zell. We just went over that yesterday. That's a crypto you can buy. So let me get out of that page. Next, we'll go to Switzerland. What's going on with Switzerland? Let's do a copy and a paste. Switzerland. Well, if any of you know, Medico is a crypto custody company that used to be Switzerland. Ripple bought that, okay? Ripple has a hub in Switzerland, a strategic hub. Now, we don't have direct evidence that says Ripple and Switzerland signed agreement. That's a non-disclosure agreement. So you'll see down the road in the future, maybe, maybe not. Ripple already has a non-disclosure agreement with Switzerland. We know this. They've got to have it because there's so many connections there. But here's your choice here. Ripple chose Geneva as their strategic hub. And that's January of 2024. Next, the article talked about the Bank of England being part of this Project Agora. Well, let's take this back to 2017. 2017. Let's do a copy paste. There's your evidence for that. Let's look at that article real quick. Ripple proof of concept 2017 with the Bank of England. What is this? The Bank of England was working with Ripple, testing. Here we go. Testing and running XRP and all their little X Rapids and all that shit. And everything was done. After that, the Bank of England joined Accenture. And the Bank of England joined Accenture to help learn and move more crypto. And Accenture is a Ripple partner. That's where Accenture gets their crypto technology from, is Ripple. So indirectly, the Bank of England's already using Ripple. Let's move on. Now, here's the last one. The New York Federal Reserve is in Project Agora. The United States Federal Reserve is working with the Bank of International Settlements in Project Agora. And I want you to go to the video that I made right here. Go to the 19-second mark. 19-second mark. What do we see in the upper left corner? Ripple Labs. This is 2014, 11 years ago. It says Ripple Labs, meet the team, and then look to the right, the New York Fed. Ta-da! So there you have that. And that's the end of the first article. Thought we'd start off with a bang. Well, speaking of bang, somebody dropped some cash here. Hold on there. Carol Krieger. I might have read that before, but I'm going to read it again. Love that BS meter. Cheers for Hulk. Hoo-wee. Thank you very much. Now, those are tax-free donations. Look, if you want to give memberships or whatever it is, it's really your choice. I just joke around. Check the comments. Z Herms is back. Not a fan of Stellar. I got a lot of them, though. You know, sometimes you just got to have a variety of stuff, you know. Rosendo Marin, thank you very much. Says, I appreciate you, Crypto Hawk. Best channel on YouTube, CNB, Caleb and Brown. XLM is an odd one, but the creator of XRP made XLM. So all these cryptos here, let's go over this real quick. I have a sponsor of the channel. It's Caleb and Brown. And We're going to speak a few minutes about what this is, because this will be critical. If you don't have your crypto in Caleb and Brown, at least like half, I'm putting half, like that's what I'm doing. You can keep all your crypto in a hardware wallet like this Ledger, and one day when a quantum computer comes and hacks your shit, you'll have nothing. Okay, just want to let you know in advance. So later, you'll be that guy standing in the grocery store parking lot with a sign, and on it says, "Well, suck dick for XRP." Okay, that'll be you. A quantum computer is able to hack anything that's not quantum proof. Now, there is a crypto called... Hey, everybody, just had to take a little break. YouTube comes in and zaps the show. What's funny is I hit the reset button there, but according to YouTube, it's showing green, and it says great connection. I'm going to screenshot that next time, because that's like, are you serious? If I have a great connection, why do I lose the show? Because YT pulls the plug 5 times in an hour, right? You gotta love it. You know, I go to Reno, it does the same thing. Now, it never used to do this up until about 2 months ago. So it's very interesting. This shit never happened. I mean, they fucked with the channel in other ways, but not like this. So somebody new must be at YouTube. So Caleb and Brown. Maybe that's the trigger word. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If it goes out again, I got to start saying C and B. But Caleb Brown, here's the deal. You have a hardware wallet. What Caleb Brown does is they utilize Fireblocks, which is institutional custody. So you take this wallet, cut it up into 4 parts, and then send it to 4 different places in the world, okay? That's what institutional custody is. And now, if somebody breaks into Caleb Brown, like a quantum computer, they only get 6 out of 24 of your keys if they can find them. You can't steal the crypto. So then they have to break into Fireblocks. But then guess what? Fireblocks only has 6 of your 12 keys. Now they have half. Now they got to try to find out where your other 2 parts to your wallet is. Okay, see, that's a hassle. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's a hassle. These are easy kills. You come in and, I don't know, maybe in 5 seconds, they wipe out a wallet. They can go boom, boom, boom. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a tech person. But I know that this is way too easy. Now, with Fireblocks and Caleb and Brown, there's 1,800 global banks that trust Fireblocks. Those 1,800 banks, they're not using these, okay? Sony just comes out with a crypto platform for gaming, and they use Fireblocks. They're not using this, okay? Now, I know you paid $100, and you feel that thing's bulletproof, and David Schwartz said this, and they can't hack it if you didn't do that. Oh, so David Schwartz is going to pay you your millions when you lose them? Is that how this goes? Well, that's nice to know. So, what the adults here on my channel are doing is they're signing up with Caleb and Brown, getting Fireblocks, putting like half your crypto in there. Some guys I know are millionaires are putting all of it. Because look, if you got a wallet with, I know a guy's got 1 or 2 million on his wallet, he doesn't want to lose that shit. I know some guys, more than one, that have at least 1 million of cryptos in their wallet. So I tell them this, and they're really like, are you serious? They're like, Crystal Hulk, really? Like, I said, yeah, that's why I'm pushing Caleb and Brown. I'm not doing it for the fuck of it. I have not bought crypto for 5 years. I'm behind. So I got Caleb and Brown. Why am I behind? Because I was always afraid of a quantum attack, losing all my shit. I'm not putting all my hard-earned money in this fucking thing and having a quantum computer attack it. That's why I never like talking about wallets and shit. You'll know, for people watching my show for 5 years, I don't like talking about wallets because I don't believe in them. These quantum computer shits are going to hack them. You can go back through my show. I don't like talking about wallets and so forth because I don't think they're strong enough for a quantum computer. They're not. Now that I know there's Fireblocks, that helps tremendously. So that's why I went with the Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown. That's why I'm talking more about individual cryptos. That's why I'm talking about which crypto are you buying? That's why I'm telling you, because then it's going into Fireblocks through Caleb and Brown, and I'm not worried about a hack. Okay? So I'm now buying crypto and talking about them because I haven't done that shit for 5 years. So there you have that. Let's get back to the program. And we'll go to Elon Musk talking about putting the Treasury on a blockchain, everybody. Just thought I'd let you know. Let me go right here to the article. Elon Musk warns the U.S. Treasury needs to be on a blockchain, everybody. Now you're hearing it first, right? Now, there's a guy from Goldman Sachs, retired or something. He's like, that's a terrible idea. That guy's so fucking stupid. That's why Elon Musk is sending shit to Mars and hooking up satellites. And the guy, that's why he's retired from Goldman Sachs. Because this other guy's a dumb shit, okay? What the fuck has he done? Nothing except run his fucking mouth, okay? For real. Just look at what Elon's done. And who's this other guy? We're going to find out who this other guy is. Slow bus. A month ago, no one could have predicted this. Yet today, we are seriously discussing the U.S. Treasury moving all of its transactions onto a blockchain. As we know, this technology underpins cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, it says. Trust me, Bitcoin's not to be used. In the beginning, yeah, they'll try it and they'll realize, oh shit, it doesn't work. Okay. Thanks to crypto advocate Elon Musk, a self-proclaimed government cost cutter, the world's richest man, is talking here. Let's look. Career Treasury officials are breaking the law every hour of the day by approving payments that are fraudulent. We have a serious problem in the United States where the Treasury is wasting our money. Blockchain will fix that, okay? It's making people accountable. Now, the guy from Goldman Sachs, let's see if they tell us his name. I'm not seeing it. He says, my first concern is simply security. Blockchain is essentially an immutable ledger of transactions that anyone can see at any time. This means there's no way to hide any blockchain transaction. This makes it difficult to do fraud, okay? But it also means that the most sensitive financial information, such as defense spending, would be available. So he says we're too early in the game. No, we're not. This shit's been around. Blockchain's been around for like 15, 16 years. Maybe this asshat thinks we need to wait another 15 years. Wow. See, that's why I can read an article like this and know that this other guy is so fucking stupid. They don't put his name in there because he'd be embarrassed for the dumb shit that he says. Let's look here. Okay, so let's address his question. There are some things that we can put on a public blockchain, Goldman Sachs dumbass, and then there's other things that are called private blockchains. Oh, yeah, I know this is so tough. This is so difficult to understand. Oh, my God. Now, we can have what's called, so I'm going to forget about the Goldman guy because he's so fucking stupid. That's why he's retired, because he's useless. So there's a thing called a private blockchain. Ripple could make 1, 2, 300 of these things, whatever, 1,000 of them. Okay. We could have a private blockchain, one just for the Treasury, one just for the Department of Defense, one for whatever. You get the point? We could have one blockchain for every department, every 350, all 350 departments in the United States government can all have their single private blockchain. Get it? That's not open to the public. And then they can have one that is open to the public, and any kind of private shit that's going to be national security or whatever can go on the private blockchain. You see how fucking easy this is? This Goldman Sachs guy's like, oh, gee, we can't have everything on a I'm like, dude, would you just shut the fuck up? You're so fucking stupid. So you get all these 350 private blockchains, and then Musk can go at it and look on all the private blockchains, and nobody else will get to see it. If it's a national security issue, okay? I mean, it's that easy. Problem solved. Now, we need an interoperable blockchain. Problem solved. The Federal Reserve, who's only worked with Ripple for the past 12 years, knows all about the Ripple interoperability, but everybody's playing stupid like they're born yesterday, okay? Now, the United States government already knows about Ripple, the Department of Justice. The Treasury already knows about Ripple. They've studied it, everybody. Here's your evidence right here. No other channel goes over this. These other channels, yeah, somebody's been watching been watching crypto for 5 years. They've never seen my show pop up in their feed ever, says Joe Wright. That's because, here's why. My show is the most heavily shadow banned crypto show on any platform, okay? You won't find me because the information I have, no other channel has. I have, my information shows Ripple San Francisco partnering with China and Russia to 10 years ago already create their cryptocurrency. It's already done. No other channel has a clue. Okay? I'm the deep diver, and if you want to find information out, it's on my channel, not on these other ones. I can go on a TikTok, and if they don't fuck with me, they did it before, but I'll get 40,000 people in a month just like that, okay? It's not a thing. What the TikTok will do, community violation, and then those start going, like if I grow too fast, that's what happens. I'll get 20, 30,000 people in the first month, and then they'll just, community violation, boom, 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 you're done, bye, and this will be done. You know, I'll get like 3 violations in one day, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the channel's gone. I'm just like, whoa. So that's how it is on this channel. So what I'm showing you here is, let me do this again because I got a little distracted. Here's the government knows about Ripple. Let me show you how the government knows, because nobody goes over this. All the other channels, that's from 2015. That doesn't mean anything, Crypto Hulk. No, I've only worked for the Department of Justice. Have you? No, you haven't. So you need to really shut up and listen, okay? What we have here is a 2015 court settlement. It was between the United States Department of Justice and Ripple Labs. Who was there? The Treasury. What do they deal with? Currency. They deal with government money. Now, Ripple was the XRP was called by the Treasury and all the government. You know what currency is? Government money. Ripple, XRP, in this settlement was determined to be currency. Okay? Now let's click on the blue link there. I want you to go to page 9. Go to page 9. Look on the right side. It'll say page 9. So in 2015, the government of the United States, with the IRS, U.S. Attorney's Office, Department of Justice, FBI, the Treasury Police called FinCEN, and everybody else, everybody investigated Ripple. Okay, that's what this is. And what did they find? We go to page 9, go to capital letter A, paragraph 16. I'm going to summarize it for you. Ripple Labs is a currency exchange service. If you look up the word currency, let's do it right now. I'm going to show you this link. We're going to do a copy and a paste. We're going to look up the word currency because that's the term the United States government gave XRP. Currency. Let's read. What is currency? Currency is a numerical form of money which can be traded as notes. If you look on your dollar bill or whatever it is, it says Federal Reserve Note, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So currency is government paper value. What does it say here? Examples of currency are the US dollar. There you go. So back to page 9. Back to page 9. Ripple Labs is a what? Currency exchange service. Now, if we go to paragraph 17, it says here, Ripple Labs sold what? Convertible virtual currency known as XRP. Stop right there. There you have it. What did I just show you? You have the United States government calling XRP a currency. We looked in the definition of a currency, US dollar. So what are we seeing? The United States government determined that the XRP is just like the dollar because XRP was called currency. And what currency is government money. There you go. But wait a second, Crypto Hulk. A private company made government money? I'm just showing you it, man. Like, I'm not here to determine shit. I'm just showing you facts. What will come out in the future, which you'll see, is some form of fashion. The government, which is the Treasury, because what does the Treasury do? Controls the currency of a country, right? And XRP was already considered to be a currency. So, and welcome back to Crypto Hulk. This is time number 3. YouTube decides to kick off Crypto Hulk, but we're still back here. So, getting back to it, you have the federal government, which is the Treasury, in control of the United States currency. What did the Treasury call XRP? Currency. What is currency? Government money. But Crypto Hulk, how is the government calling XRP government money? Hey, look, in the end, you're going to see this, like I said before they cut us off. With facts, I've shown you. See, a lot of people say this. Oh, yeah, the government's going to take all the XRP. Okay, that's great. Where's your evidence? Well, it just is. Okay. What we do on my show is I show you fact-based information, which I just did. Blue Adept, Doge looking into Fort Knox gold. I know, it could be all bad. There might not be as much gold there as they say. I saw that yesterday. So what we're seeing here right now, so this is so awesome. I love my show because it's amazing, is we're seeing evidence in a court document how the United States Treasury is calling the XRP a currency. And we all know from definition, a currency is government money, if you want to put it like that, okay? So why would the Treasury be calling a private company's money like Ripple? Why would they call it a currency? Now, because it is government money, that's why it's called currency, and that's why you will see the United States Treasury take over the escrowed XRP because it's systemically important for the United States and its currency. See, our government, listen to this, our Treasury wouldn't be able to take XRP and put it in the Treasury, right? It's not allowed to do that unless it's currency. Now start thinking. I'm showing you the evidence right here. All the other channels might say, oh yeah, they're going to take it. They're going to take it. And if you're like, okay, what's your evidence? Well, I don't know. They just are. Well, that's not evidence. That's an opinion. Okay. So my channel's fact-based. So I got to talk to you on a fact-based platform. So the United States Treasury, I want you to get your heads around this. The United States Treasury can't take Dogecoin. It can't take, I'm going to show you what, it can't take Bitcoin. Why? Because our Treasury is only allowed to control currency. And what is that? Government money of the United States. So our government cannot have, our Treasury, now our government can do whatever, but our Treasury, listen to this, can't have a basket of cryptos. I want you to think. Our Treasury can only hold currency of the United States. So, what currency has our government, what crypto has our government called an actual currency? And that's XRP. I just showed you in 2015. So, if Trump were to designate XRP is going to be the reserve fund, they could take the escrow. Why? Because our government in 2015 already determined that the XRP is currency. Our government has not done that with any other crypto at all. Not Stellar, none of the other ones. That's how an evidence-based channel like mine wins arguments, is I just provide facts. I don't have to do all the mumbo jumbo. I just showed you court documents that said RIP XRP has already been determined by the Treasury to be a currency. So therefore, when they want to come in and take it, they can, because it's already been determined to be a currency. See, our government can't take Bitcoin. I'm not aware of any court documents. I'd like to see them. Not saying they don't exist. But if you're seeing a court document and it calls Bitcoin a currency, I'd like to see it, okay? So anyhow, there's your evidence for that. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing here. So, I used to work for the Department of Justice, so I'm kind of used to dealing with these kinds of things. Mainly facts. But let's go to the next article here. 1, and then 2, 3. Okay, Pfizer. Let's talk about Ripple and how are they kicking Stellar's ass, all right? I'm not saying they are. But again, I've got evidence to show you. I don't have the truth, let's say, necessarily. I have a lot of evidence I want you to see how I think maybe Ripple might put Stellar out of business, or how Ripple and Stellar might compete. I don't know, okay? I'm going to show you what I see here, and you can figure it out for yourself. I'm going to present my case, and you be the judge, and you determine how you think that it looks. But let's look at Javelin right here. So, first, let me back up. Let's go to the Ripple Labs Meet the Team page. In case you're brand new, let me show you first off. Pfizer is a Ripple partner utilizing XRP and the whole shot, okay? Fiserv, to my understanding, is not a Stellar partner, okay? So here's where I start building my case. I'm going to show you everything is fact-based, not my opinion, fact-based, you decide, okay? It's how we do it on this show. You got brains in your fucking head. Hopefully you're not high right now. Go to the 19-second mark. I made a video. This video here, the information is from 2014, 11 years ago, all right? You got Ripple Labs. It says what? Meet the team. Who's on the team? Fiserv, right there, okay? Now, there's your fact-based evidence. Now, let's read the article. Fiserv, who deals with wholesale, is working with a company called Javelin. And they win the what? The small business point of sale. Small business point of sale award. They're number one. Now, why is this news, Crypto Hulk? Because we all know, I'm showing you here, Ripple is going through a transition. And I think from what it looks like, they're moving in on Stellar's territory. That small to mid-size point of sale, money movements, cross-border, whatever you want to call it, okay? Ripple has traditionally been wholesale. What is that? You got to move $100 million. You got to move $100 million? That's not Stellar. Stellar's for small to mid-size. Ripple is supposed to be for the wholesale, big ass business moving $100 million a time and shit, right? Why do we have a Ripple partner working with a small point of sale customer? See, now that's interesting because that's not Ripple's forte. Ripple's forte is big businesses, wholesale. So what I'm seeing here is very interesting why this is happening. Why isn't Stellar there winning the Small Business Award? That makes me kind of wonder. We got Plaque Vendor, welcome to the entry-level membership. And then we got Bucky Jones. What's your thoughts on Doppler? From what I know about Doppler, it's a good radar system and it detects rain. That's what most meteorologists use is Doppler. And that's pretty much all I got to say about Doppler. So we look here at this article. You got small business, point of sale, and you got Javelin wins the award. Now, of course, it's out of San Francisco, right? Okay. Javelin Strategy and Research today published a 2025 Small Business Point of Sale Scorecard, revealing a fiercely competitive, fast-moving market where point of sale providers are in a race to out-innovate each other. It discusses Fiserv's Clover. Fiserv is a Ripple partner. They have a business partner called Clover, and it's about small business, okay? Moving money in a small business. All right. Now, I'm going to follow up this article with Ripple because Ripple is changing. I want you to see this right here. Ripple is changing right before your eyes. And they're going after Stellar's partnership. I mean, it looks as if Ripple and Stellar are going to compete like a boxing match. I'm just showing you what I see is on the news, all right? Here's the article. Ripple rebrands with a focus on cross-border payments and what? Stable coins. Are we hearing about world banks? No. Are we hearing about wholesale payments? No. What are we dealing with? Cross-border payments and stable coins. That's kind of like going down to small to mid-size. Now this fits with the idea that is Ripple moving in on Stellar's territory? I don't know. Let's hear what the news says, not my opinion. Blockchain company Ripple has rebranded to align with the vision of Internet of Value. Ripple's website update suggests a shift away from central bank digital currencies. So that means they're shifting down. That gets into stellar territory right there. This strategic shift impacts its products, website, and social media presence. On February 14th, Ripple announced its rebrand through a post on X, emphasizing its commitment to the Internet of Value and global financial innovation. I want you to see two things here now. Ripple, now here's what I really think is going on, okay? Here's what I think is going on. And I'm going to leave the article at that. Crypto Hulk, I've already got Stellar. WTF, what do I do? Okay. Alex says, just dumped out of a huge XLM position, moved it all into XRP. Just Revenant says, sounds like bad news. Now, I'm going to argue both ends of things. Now, this will be my opinion. This portion now is my opinion, okay? What I just read, obviously that's fact-based, okay? So now, Crypto Hulk, I'm freaking out. I got Stellar. What's going on, okay? So this is my opinion right now. What I think is, first off, number one, Ripple is not a company. I've been saying this for like 4 fucking years, maybe 5. Ripple's not a company, it's a country. And it's countries, I think a bunch of countries make up Ripple, which come from some rich families that control the world, okay? Their goal, Ripple is a payment system. They started with wholesale and banks. Wholesale, JP Morgan, the top banks of the world, Citibank, HSBC and shit. Ripple started at the top, getting all these huge banks hooked up. Now, I have the Ripple customer list. I know they started with SnapSwap and Bitstamp and these little. Ripple went after the big. Look, you aren't going to have a whole new payment system unless you hook up the banks first, okay? So, what I believe happened is Ripple already hooked up maybe almost all the government. Now, I got good news and bad news. Again, this is my opinion. This is not based on facts. I'm not pulling up facts to say this right now. But Ripple hooked up all the top banks in the world, all the top governments in the world. We got Ripple China been hooked up for 10 years. I'm the only one showing you this. All these things. Ripple Indonesia, Ripple Israel, Ripple Turkey, on and on. I'm the one who showed you this, nobody else. Wolfitch, welcome to the 2024 crypto explosion. Wolfflow, his name is Wolfflow, 2024 crypto explosion level. Okay, so you got Ripple hooking up all the top of the tops, all the people calling shots, right? Okay, Ripple accomplished that. In my opinion, project done. Project done, okay? Freedom Rings, thank you very much for the cash donation. No tax on these donations. The government doesn't get it. YT doesn't get it. I get it, okay? This channel got it. And this is sending a message to this platform that cuts me off every 10 to 12 minutes. We aren't going away, and our goal is to try to take over on this fucking platform. So here's the deal. Ripple hooks up most all the powerful top, enough of the world to control it, okay? Enough of the world to control it. Remember, you don't need to hook up every country. If you get out of 150 countries in the world, if you get the top 30, 40, you run everything, maybe even the top 20. You run in the whole world. Ripple has enough of the government and the top banks to keep them happy. They get hooked up first. Remember, we get rich last. You get it? We get rich last. Hold on. Dave Collins, thanks for the tax-free donation. Just a little something to get you high before the next top-tier show. I will use that before I go to my my junkie supplier, and before I snort up some ground coke, I will use that money right there. So now what's Ripple doing, Crypto Hulk? It appears that Ripple now, now this is good for us because now we're getting closer. Ripple's done. In my opinion, Ripple is done getting all the huge whale banks and this and that. Now they're getting everything else at the bottom. Now we're getting Africa hooked up. All the poor countries, all the third world countries that aren't hooked up, that's what Ripple's going after. That's where the stable coins come in, okay? And the cross-border payment stuff. My opinion right now, Ripple is at the tail end, and they're getting the poor folks, small and mediums. Maybe Stellar's not doing a fast enough job. I don't know. But one thing is for certain, the news has shown us Ripple's now going for small to mid-size. That's Stellar's territory. Ripple's moving in. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other what I think or what to do. I'm kind of telling you now, I don't know. See, this whole crypto space is just full of BS. That's why I got this, okay? What I'm doing is I'm just showing you what I see. You have to make your own decision on this, okay? All of a sudden now, Ripple's moving away from banks, governments, and wholesale. All of a sudden now. Why? I mean, I don't have answers. I'm just thinking out loud. You want my opinion, so I'm telling you my opinion only. I think Ripple's done. Now, this is good and it's bad, but it's good because I think Ripple's done. With all the hard work at the top, they're done, okay? They've got all the rich, powerful people. They're done. They're hooked up. They're done. Now, small to mid-sized enterprise. That's what I think Ripple's coming after now. Maybe they're helping Stellar. Maybe there's some kind of an agreement. I don't know. Ripple's going to help Stellar get it all done. Stellar takes small and mid-sized. Ripple takes the top. I don't know. I'm just letting you know what I think. It's all that I'm doing. Okay? I think Stellar has a use case, and it will. I just really think XRP will help Stellar get this shit. Maybe they're helping to speed it up, right? That's what I think. I don't think Ripple's coming in to take over. I think they're the master company, and Stellar's going to have his job and will always have his job. I think Ripple's just getting it done. Like, hey, let's join together and get this fucking shit done. So with that, I agree to that, okay? So that's just what I'm seeing. And yeah, Ripple and Stellar both were created by the same guy. He had his hand in it. There's a bunch of people that made Ripple and Stellar, but the same guy, kind of the brains of the operation, Jed, yeah. So that's how I'm looking at that one. I don't think you should sell your Stellar or none of that because of what I read. Stellar has a use case, and I don't think they're getting rid of it at all. I just think Ripple's coming in to help. We want it all speeded up, everybody, right? You want this shit speeded up. Ripple did what it did. Now it's coming in, and it's saying, Stellar, we're going to help you, and we're going to get this shit done as fast as we fucking can. So that's kind of how I see it going. I don't think Ripple's going to attack Stellar. I think it's going to help Stellar. If not help them, just, if anything, Ripple's going to get the rest of the fucking world hooked up with technology and shit like that while Stellar gets their thing. Ripple's working on cross-border payments and stable coins to all the little tiny countries of the world. Stellar will keep doing its job. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm just showing you the evidence I find, and I give you my opinion, and maybe you could figure it out because I give this much information, and maybe you bring something to the table, and we can figure it out, right? Okay. I think there's that. And I'm already over 1 hour, hour and 15. I don't believe I'm going to Reno today, so I'll probably have another show. And I think that I'll wrap this show up. And I don't see any pressing questions here. 13 years of building relationships all over the world. I think the lawsuit, I don't care about the lawsuit. XRP did just partner with Swift, so it makes sense they would partner with Stellar. Look, I'll tell you what I really think. All these cryptos are separate government projects, okay? Bitcoin is a government project. Stellar is a government project. That's why nobody gets in trouble, right? The Ripple trial thing, that's all fake, okay? That's just, I think there's probably out of the cryptos, maybe like 10 government projects. This is my opinion, but we all know that Ripple is a government contractor. I've already shown the evidence. I was the only person to show that. Ripple is a government contractor. So, some agency in the government came up with 10, 15, 20 different projects, assigned a company and a group of people to each. Ripple's a project, Chainlink's a project, Bitcoin, Ethereum are their separate projects over the years, and they're trying to figure out a way to put all this shit together, okay? That's what I feel. And well, I think we'll find out in the end that's probably true. But anyhow, just hang in there. Awesome show, Hulk. Have a great day. There you have it. My name's Crypto Hulk. I got to go work out. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast.